Welcome guys, back to Malledam. This is going to be a really simple one today, because I don't have too much time. I have to go back to university soon. Basically all I want to do is finish off this waterfront with some nice Dutch houses and add a few shops. Have a nice restaurant and just make it look complete. This area I'm going to fill in with some vegetation, make it into a little park. Probably the same with this area too. And then I think Bunnikplaas is done and dusted, and we can finally move on to the cream of the crop, which will eventually be Brokelwaarde. But until then, first, we have to finish our last little village along this train line. So, let's get to work. So there we are guys, we have our new and finished waterfront. In the end I decided to just leave this path to itself. It's already fairly tree-y over there. Lots of trees to mask the kind of gross terrain behind the buildings on the hill. So we have the American Hotel here, which is a real hotel in Amsterdam. But I think it looks really good when you're out on the lake or something. And the fact that it has the floating cafe in front of it makes it look very sophisticated, in my opinion. I really like that. So got an American flag and a Dutch flag up there, which I think just looks fantastic. We have the classic Dutch shops, which are Intersport and Kruidvat. A few residences flying the Dutch flag. There's a cafe in the middle here, a restaurant, sorry. What I do is when I don't really know what else to do, I will put the 1x1 shop in there. Hang on, I'm just going to add. Oh no, it's already there. I'll put the 1x1 shop there in order to better attract people to the area without making the buildings, which look so nice, ugly. Then the McDonald's, which was before quite ugly, just a black box on its own, is now part of a quite pretty set of buildings, and there's also a big shop above it, which you would see fairly often in Amsterdam, actually. What you actually end up with is shops where the old has been built into the new, and you have this kind of ugly modern building on top of the beautiful old one. It's rare, but you do see it happen. And then over here, I didn't really change anything. There's already a restaurant and a Zeeman. I did add this apartment on top because that's very common in places with a view of the sea, that above everything there'll just be these ugly apartments which have a nice view but are themselves not a very good view. Over here is more slightly newer apartments which are also quite common in the Netherlands, and that's pretty much all I did today. I really just wanted to finish off the waterfront because I felt like Bunnikplaas is almost done, to be honest. Now this to me looks more or less done. I might add a bus line or something in the future, but other than that it looks very close to what you'd expect from a small waterside town in the Netherlands. Of course the houses are quite big, but you can't have everything exactly the same as real life. Right before I go, I'll just add a few more trees to mask better this terrain, which is a bit messy here, and I think we're done. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you with a few nice looking shots hopefully, and I will see you next time.